Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Campfire Stories RPG and our Defendus Academy series here on the channel. Uh, I'm very, very happy to be back, especially considering about 2 weeks ago I thought I may never stream again. So, luckily, no longer the case. Also, as you may notice, from sort of looking at our layout here, our very lovely Dawn has a way to somewhat physically be here with us. And oh my god, I have the green lines going on? How unprofessional am I? There we go. So yes, they have a VTuber model. It looks awesome. So hype for that. I also realized we have Neo Knight in the chat, so hello there, Neo. But I think that that's about good for us. To which I will... Oh, you know what? I'll worry about that if I need to roll. I believe we're ready to about begin. So please, join us by the firelight as we tell our story. Our story last time, our fabled students of Defendus Academy made their way into Camelot by way of Magic Circle, by way of Crazy Man. Arthur was actually quite forthcoming and was able... Sonata has a what? Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna change that for a second. It is not sonatal. There we go.
Has Sonata become an axolotl?
There is a sonatal on the... No, we're not doing this. I can tell by the freaking VTuber model bobbing the head that you were singing it in your head. Oh god, it's so good. King Arthur was actually quite forthcoming, as a lot of you came with references, especially that of Sir Nathaniel Roseberry, who came as a representative of Robin of Locksley's Merry Men. And thus, you were allowed to use the forge, as long as you could make it to the forge. None of the puzzles down there were particularly deadly or would wound you of any kind. They simply represented Camelot's virtues, that of patience, honesty, and protection of the weak. One of them was a little bit more deadly than the others, as the house was currently burning down around you, but basically what you didn't know is that the place couldn't kill you. It was fine. But you did have a little bit of a existential crisis in the Room of Truths, as you were all faced with very thought-provoking and very hard-to-answer questions that forced you to sort of look inward and look at your experiences up until now. And some very heavy words were said. Also, did I flip, motherfuckers? Really? I'm a professional. I don't know if you know this, and so I'm going to professionally just put Stoppy over where Stoppy's name actually is, and put Alexa over where Alexa's name actually is. And then...
I stop you now.
by way of Magic Circle, by way of Crazy Man, you were all brought back into the secret underground lair, as much as you can call it a lair, the haberdashed together hiding place of one portion of the Candlesticks, headed by Sir Robin of Locksley, as a bunch of people sort of dive out of the way because they don't know when or where the circle is going to be. And Robin just sort of looks up from his table. Oh, I see you've returned. How was your journey?
Merlin.
Sorry?
I like Merlin.
Yes, Merlin is quite the eccentric figure. I haven't had a chance to talk with him much myself. Again, not exactly much of a magician, but he is quite exasperating. Yes, no issues, Neo. You have fun.
Actually getting to use the forge was a bit interesting. We had to go through some challenges before we could actually get to the forge. But...
And it seems as if overcoming challenges is kind of your party's shtick.
A friend of yours might have lost an arm.
A friend of yours may have lost an arm. Oh no, how could that be?
Your friend. Your friend.
And you see as Nathaniel...
I was gonna say, Sonata, like, while Ashland's correcting, saying, like, you know, your friend, and Sonata just kind of goes, like, huh, just, like, the, like, most, like, sigh, like, this was their choice, kind of. Like, the very obvious, like, I don't agree with anything that just happened there. With, like, I was not a part of this.
You see that Sir Nathaniel sort of steps forward and offers the blade and is kind of very much of a, like, yeah, so that happened. It is very sort of blasé about losing his right arm. As you just see, he goes, damn, man.
He chose this, by the way. I don't know why. We just kind of didn't question it. It just kind of happened and we couldn't do anything about it. But we do have an artificer club at school, and we're gonna make him an arm.
They are currently making an arm. Correction.
We're gonna we're currently
club. Your after-hours school club is going to make one of my merry men a bionic arm.
Yes!
I mean, he lost it working with us. It's only right that we help him get an arm back.
You see as the entire place around you goes fucking quiet. And the big, sort of burly dude consistently in, like, this position just kind of leans down. I'm not gonna lie, boss, that's kind of cool. And he goes, it is really cool. And he stands up from his desk. I am very pleased with what you have all done here. Your success rate is quite surprising, I will say. So, Nathaniel, if you ever do something that's stupid again, you will know the power of my training. You will wear out every part of your body until you are grateful for every part of it that you have. And he just kind of is like, not much I can do about it now. It's like, however, keep that uniform, dear boy. It looks good on you.
Yeah.
Now, men, it is time for your daily training, and that includes you, Nathaniel. Do not go easy on our newest attendee. Oh, and Nathaniel, as you see, he begins to turn away, he turns back. He holds the flickerfly dagger in his hand. Or the flickerfly blade. Kind of spins it a bit. Suppose you'll have to learn how to use this with your left hand now. And there's a bit of confusion. This is like, weren't you supposed to be the one to have a weapon when giving yours away? And he goes, any weapon in my hands is deadly. This one is just a little bit more so. So, who would like to be the first to come up and accept the gracious Sir Robin of Locksley's bow?
I think we would kind of like look at each other, like who we never even discussed like who's even. Have we discussed who's getting the bow?
No,
I don't think we
we have not. We haven't talked about this.
He just sort of stands in his pose. And he's like, any minute now would be good.
Yeah. Piper
It's not my style.
Bit, like kind of like in a way to gesture one of the others to go forward.
Alex will step forward for now. We can always divvy it up later. But...
Yes, the
I say it's probably either you or me, or Alex or Sonata, getting it.
He goes, oh yes,
They're the two
quiet
mostly
one.
use the range.
I will not see you coming, my dear. So,
shakes my head like they never do.
strike quick, strike true, but never strike until they've stricken you.
Rhymey and silly, but alright, I'll take it.
It's also kind of metaphorical. They don't have to actually hit you first. They have to have wounded you in some way. It's a metaphor. Here.
Like Sonata kind of gives a face of going like, I could think of a couple people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can think of a couple people Alex has already physically hit.
That too.
Considering that currently you're using a fucking Captain America shield strapped to a dagger, essentially. With your returning blade.
Yeah, genuinely.
But yes, he hands you the bullseye bow. And please feel free, Alexa, if you would like, to unspoiler what I have put in the notes.
Thank you. Please hold. And I shall read it out loud.
No!
You get to read for the class.
Great. All right, I'm gonna have a hard time processing. It's fine. All right, bullseye bow, a golden brown yew wood longbow reinforced with linseed oil. The elasticity and durability of this weapon knows no equal. Tier artifact. This bow counts as an agility weapon for you. It is two-handed, has a range of very far, and deals D6 plus 12. Just 1d6?
So when it doesn't give a number beforehand, it's based on your proficiency.
Got it.
So for us right now, it's 2, I believe.
Okay. Plus 12 physical damage. It has a self-correcting ability. Any ones rolled on the damage dice may be treated as 6s instead. Holy shit!
Mm-hmm. This is an actual in-game ability from Daggerheart, by the way.
Damn. When making an attack, you may mark a stress to gain advantage on your attack roll. If you instead choose to make a hit point.
To mark
a hit point. You may roll your hope die twice and take either result. I have a hard time reading aloud. Also, you're very blurry, Kira.
Yes, I'm aware. It's a dog shit camera.
Sweet.
So, yes, basically it's very easy to hit.
I think this is a weapon for Alexa.
Mm-hmm.
Whose whole thing is agility.
Cool. Yes, my whole thing is agility. That's a good point. It's maybe kind of cool with that.
Yeah, I don't think any of us else
We'll
are really agility
find
people.
out.
We'll see. I mean, actually, I realize I don't know if the weapon traits like that. I guess because I don't have, because you have the higher bonus to hit then.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I have it, I don't have any bonuses to hit. I just have the basic.
Yeah, I get it. We'll figure it out. We'll play around with it.
Yeah. But it's gonna be either you or me who
It's gonna be
settles into
useful
it, I think.
no matter what. Yeah, this
Yeah.
thing's pretty great.
He sort of looks around at all of you and says, if you're not exactly agility people like us, I do believe you'll probably have a better time speaking to my friend Jack. He's more of a, shall we say, thespian than our people who are more finite. We are more part of training, whereas his harp, which I would assume if you're going after the Curio Fabula you'd be going after next, well, I was never that much of a musician myself, though I could play a mean violin.
Piper shows their violin. Piper just shows their violin.
Yeah, can play a mean violin. Sonata just like looks over at Piper, like there's no like possibility to mistake the fact that she is looking at her twin. So,
As Piper pulls out a violin.
Yeah, you're getting the harp.
Alex is distinctly looking down.
He just kind of gives Piper like a nod and says, would you mind, my dear?
Piper's hesitant, but like, you've shown me no reason why I can't trust you, so... And passes it over. Because obviously Piper doesn't trust people with the violin, because it's Piper's instrument. You know what I mean? You've given me no reason to show your damage.
I'll tell you, it wasn't a natural one, so he doesn't break a string.
Okay, phew.
Okay.
But as he sort of puts
you would have had a feral Piper on your hands if you did.
Piper, you immediately, by the way, because he holds the violin to his chest, like his collarbone.
Oh, that's cool.
To which...
Happy Gilmore the fuck out of it.
Yeah, so you're like, oh my god, that's super kind of cool. Piper, on the other hand, who is a trained violinist, is looking at this going, that's not how you're supposed to hold that.
Yeah, Piper's just like silently judging.
He has like the bow upside down for the first part, like he's trying to work a fucking USB stick.
Is aware of like this is not maybe not know exactly what's wrong, but knows this is not right.
Something's off here.
Sonata's seen Piper practice more times than like anyone.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And as he begins to play, it's not good. It's not good at all. And he stops maybe like 3 notes in before he goes, something must be wrong with the thing. Anyway.
Piper does a smirk and is like, hey, do you mind if I give it a shot? It's my violin,
yeah, Piper then needs to play.
Piper's just like, it's my violin, of course.
Oh, yes, please, of course. If you can.
Do you want me to do a presence roll?
Please do.
Let me get my dice out. I realized. Let me do that.
It's with fear, don't get me wrong, but it's still high.
Okay.
Let me get this up. That is a 19 with fear.
Out of fear of just the fact of failing even more miserably than he did.
It's 19 still.
You don't have to obviously name a copyrighted song, but what vibe of song do you play with this?
No, I'm 100%. Piper's doing the same thing they did in the Illigator's mouth, and it is Smooth Criminal. Like, you know the full like super fast violinist moment? It's that.
I almost like the idea that after you're going, like after you've started, Sonata starts moving her hands like she's conducting you. After you have started, in the case of this is not anything, this is just Sonata having fun with her sibling.
You see that immediately the people have like, the merry men have stopped training and are absolutely vibing with the music. Anybody who catches the eye of Robin is noticing the death glare coming off of him.
This tiny fairy girl, at least assuming we're in our natural forms here.
Yes.
Otherwise, yeah. This tiny fairy girl just showing him up so bad.
He allows the song to finish before switching his glare to the men who immediately begin their training again.
Here, Rex, Robin.
So I think my violin's working fine, thank you very much.
It would appear so.
So Piper's saying that this is, kind of a similar thing to like what's happened before, but more so she's making less effort to hide the sheer grin on her face, but she, there's clearly like she swallows saying something, but she's not making nearly as much effort to like hide the smile and facial expression of what she would have said. But she absolutely would have made another quip alongside of Piper. I mean, just decided not to.
Oh, for sure. You see that he reaches into a drawer of his desk, pulls out what could only be described as like an old school BlackBerry phone. To which, by the way, the stoic, like, big, gigantic dude beside him looks down and is like, oh. Oh, you pissed him off.
Uh-oh.
It's not a, like, who's he calling kind of person. You remember that Robin says he doesn't interact with technology very much.
Okay.
He's very old school. This is a quickness thing. To which you just see him, like, punch in. Yes, Jack, hello. I've got a couple of friends here that, well, let's say they've adopted your style. Yes, they come with a recommendation, begrudgingly. Oh yes, they went on several missions. One of my men came back with one arm. So
I feel like it's like by his choice. I don't know why he did that.
So they're your problem now. If you really want to know what kind of recommendation they come with, ask the quiet one.
Ah!
I'll send them there immediately.
Will
Have a
there
good
be
one.
food?
Will there be food?
Yeah, I'm starving.
Spins, sort of spins the phone, clicks it, puts it back in the thing. There will be much more food than you will find here, actually.
May I ask a question before we leave?
Will you leave immediately after?
Yes. Once you
He's
answer
so
that.
done with this.
Then,
so done
please,
with
my
us.
dear, ask me anything.
I'll get a kick out of this one.
Do you know what mince pie is?
Do I know what mince pie is?
Yeah, mincemeat pie.
Yes, of course.
Tell me what it is.
What do I know? It's a pie made out of mince meat. It sounds like meat, but it's kind of like a sweet, fruity texture.
Thank you.
What the fuck? And you just see the guy goes, I have no idea. No idea.
So the laughing is completely. Please note that the us laughing is out. Well, at least me and Donna laughing is completely out of
I
character.
feel like Piper
We've
is
been
laughing
waiting
though.
for
Well,
this.
there's probably laughter
We've
happening
been
as
waiting
well.
for this for so long.
But there's a level of this that is happening out of character
Hold
as
on.
well as a bit in
A full
in
month
character.
of this joke. Of this question.
I demand to know what this is about after this session is done.
Tell
I
you
will
all about
string
it.
each and every one of y'all motherfuckers by your feet. Except for Zach, who I don't know if they're in on this.
I'm also not in on this. I'm just confused. I know it was happening. That's all I know.
Yeah,
I
mostly
forgot.
it's never
Hold on.
before this was happening.
This
Yeah,
was
that's-
happening.
that's
Hold
it.
on.
We were just all aware of this. That's all.
No, I think it was. It was only Stoppy and I who were part of the discussion of why this is happening. It's just.
Fire,
Oh
this
my
was asked
goodness.
13 days ago in the group chat.
Oh my goodness.
You've been booped.
This is
Oh, this was the part of this question was asked in boops.
he just so that's his question is like, what the fuck just anyway,
Oh no.
be gone. Respectfully.
Bye.
Alex is like, peace, my dude.
Sorry, the laughing's out of character. 'Cause
Oh
it's
my
been
goodness.
big.
Piper's still
Issue.
smirking.
My question is, how do you all don your disguises?
Oh, that's right.
Cast the spell again.
Alex? Oh, go ahead.
I mean, Sonata, I imagine Piper too, probably just casts the spell.
Basically, just uses the disguise thing they can do just to turn into any appearance they want.
Yeah.
I have an
Basically.
outfit. I'm gonna send it to you, Med.
Okay.
Why do I have that window?
And my character has a walking stick instead of a staff. Because I made it. Remember I made the like.
Yeah. It also explains why you walk differently than most people.
Yeah. Also, here you go, Med.
I do hope we're not too much further in the veil, as I only have 2 more of these potions.
Alex is, like, honestly looks pretty much the same, just pulls hat over ears. Just, there you go.
And then Piper just looks to Calavea like, there is a way we might be able to help if you run out of potions. Theoretically, we can't do it but obviously you're larger than us, so we can't do a thing. But you're not double the size of me or Sonata in total. And we can both cast an illusion the same size as us. So with the combination, we might be able to cast an illusion to cover you.
Are you guys
If
gonna
needed.
do like 3 kids in a trench coat kind of shit?
Oh my
No,
gosh.
they both have they both have the ability to make an illusion up to their size. Obviously, Piper and Sonata are smaller than Calafea, but if you combine them, both illusions, you probably could
So
make
if
an
we- if
illusion to make Calafea look normal.
Also,
basically,
minor
So-
illusion.
Yeah, basically we have the spell illusion. Make a spell cast roll. On a success, create a temporary visual illusion no larger than you within close range that lasts for as long as you look at it. It holds up to scrutiny until an observer is within melee range.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
yes.
That's cool.
So you would have to do that while moving, which would be very difficult. I would probably up the DC for the spellcast roll, but it is possible still.
But that's awesome.
yeah, it's
That's
like
cool.
in an emergency, we have that. Is basically what I'm saying, because you need the
I
combination of
like
both
illusion.
twins to do that.
Does
I don't think we're gonna get that close up with anyone in the span of walking, but we might.
does
gosh.
your disguising spell require a spellcast roll?
No, it's basically just a shapeshift.
Yeah,
But
so
you just
our
don't get-
yeah.
All
The
right.
others, the one that Dawn and I are using for our thing is just basic. It's just flat out adjust appearance. You magically shift your appearance and clothing to avoid recognition.
Okay, yeah, so you're good. You slowly climb your way out of the secret passageway underneath the Elvis jukebox. Being careful
Elvis
to have people not notice, obviously, that you're crawling out of the floor.
Yeah.
But it's early enough in the morning that patrons haven't even entered yet. And you just see Kylie, who is sort of setting things up and getting ready for opening time. And she goes, "Hey, you guys find everything well?" Wonderful.
And then Piper's very much still looking kind of proud and kind of smug at what just
Oh
happened.
yeah. Piper is
And
probably
you can-
still riding that high from showing up freaking Robin Hood.
So you just Piper
You were
has like the biggest smirk.
Still riding that high, and you're probably gonna be riding that high for a minute too.
Could I give you get any of you a drink before you head out? Sheriff was by here a couple minutes ago, so he'll probably be somewhat around the area still for a couple minutes. If you'd
Maybe
like,
we want to
maybe some
stick around for a
breakfast.
second. Yeah. Alex is starving.
Pancakes?
Alex is
Yeah,
so
okay.
hungry. I think adventuring just makes Alex hungry.
So I don't have pancakes. It's mostly like pub food.
I know pubs that do pancakes, fun fact.
I'll just
in
do
person.
I'll do like this and this.
You want some fish in a smoke? Fish and chips. You fucking legend. Okay. Yeah, okay. I can get that done for you.
Basically anything sweet. I'll take anything sweet, sugary.
Anything sweet. Yeah, I can do that for you.
Do you have any type of pies here?
You'll take a what now, lass?
Do you have any pies here?
Any pies? Any pies?
Pies.
She might have mincemeat.
I do. I think I have a couple of. I think I have a couple of pies. We don't have anything freshly baked just yet. We're getting those prepped, but we have some from the night before, if you don't mind.
Do you have any mincemeat pie?
She doesn't care.
I can take a look.
She eats tin cans.
It's not quite in the season for mincemeat pies yet, but we might have a couple. Some people like to celebrate early, and we like to jack the prices.
If you don't have mincemeat pie, I'll take fish and chips.
That's a large juxtaposition between two foods, but okay.
Ask Robin Hood what just happened with the question I just asked him.
You all look way too happy. I'm gonna stay from asking him what happened for a bit.
Oh, I asked him what mincemeat pie was.
Oh, I don't think that's what made him mad. Piper's response is, I don't think that's what made him mad.
Just be like, Ashlyn, you are the least of his concerns.
I was like, he's probably confused by you. Whatever you did, you've got a shite eating you.
I showed him up in a violin thing. He said my violin must be broken, and I proceeded to play the violin.
His ass.
They proceed. So Sonata like put up her hand and go it was like this girl's like about to respond. Sonata puts up her hand and goes, "Correction! You proceeded to flawlessly play one of your best songs, but one of the hardest songs to play on violin, flawlessly."
Well,
when you could barely get 3 notes out.
Yeah, he gave up half the 3 notes and said my violin must be broken, so I proved him wrong.
I'm guessing he didn't take that too well.
Yeah.
He kind of shoved us out of there as quickly as physically possible, pretty much.
He was also deaf glaring me while I was playing my song.
He used the phone.
Yes, he did use a phone to call Jack and say, "They're your problem now. Get them the heck out of here."
I'm not going down there. I'm fucking crazy. Not stupid.
Hey, I took a big one.
It was fun though.
Fish and chips, something sweet, either or. You have no idea how tempted I am to put fish and chips in a mincemeat pie just to see how you react.
She didn't know any better.
I don't know. I just learned what mincemeat pie was.
The one that looks like you, but in the less revealing clothing.
I feel like unless she's like looking at Sonata's gonna maybe just like take a second of processing what she said and be like, "Oh, you're talking about me."
Yeah.
I don't know. There's too much going on, and I haven't even.
It's not an answer. Just kind of.
So kind of like. It's like Alex probably gives her a look while she's talking, and she just kind of goes, "I know that's not an answer."
Are
like,
you hungry, or are you eating socially?
That's a good way to put it.
A bit of both.
Stressed. Stressed.
Okay, stress breakfast. I can get something for you.
Comfort food.
And as for the buff one.
I feel like Sonata doesn't even question, just goes, "What do you want, Calithea?"
Yes, Lassie. You
Anything high
arms.
protein?
High protein. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna come back with a full English for you.
Sure.
Heads to the back, begins sort of making the rounds. And yeah, you're sort of able to sit there by yourselves. There's like fresh newspapers beside you.
Kirsten's gonna eat that as an appetizer right there.
I just eat tin cans.
Everything is very sort of clean, beginning of the day kind of thing. You can sort of look outside and you can see what seems to be a very not hoity-toity, but like important man, sort of speaking over like a walkie-talkie, looking gruff and annoyed by like just existing. Yeah, you realize that's probably the reason why you guys shouldn't leave just yet. Because a group of people coming out of a bar that shouldn't be open right now looks weird.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I'm trying to find a clip right now. So if I'm listening, but if I don't respond to something right away, that is why.
Oh, you're good.
I'm trying to find a clip right now. I only vaguely know which VOD to find it from because I watched like 8 that day.
I wish there was like times like it says like what time you watched the VOD from, like what time, because we know somewhat which time it was.
Yeah, I just know the collection of things I watched that day. I don't know when this happened.
It takes a bit. It takes about like 10-20 minutes because she wants everything to come out hot that's coming out hot. Before she has a collection of various sort of pie slices. She does like an a la mode thing for Piper, despite the fact that it's ungodly o'clock in the morning.
Breakfast for dinner. Breakfast.
She basically does like a dessert for breakfast.
Kind of thing. This is normal for Piper. Piper does not eat anything else, we have learned.
Piper's immune system, to say is compromised, would be an insult to science.
The thing is, Piper's learned to think Piper has probably the largest sweet tooth and is on a constant sugar high.
Alex, you receive this glistening, like golden brown fried, sort of haddock and fries bordering on burnt. It's like that kind of crisp.
French golden brown.
Yeah. Sonata, you are given sort of just like basics. Like if they could do like a charcuterie board of breakfast.
I was just gonna say charcuterie board is like right up her alley.
Yeah. You have like basically like a massive sampler platter of a bunch of the stuff that they offer. Calathea, you have placed in front of you the full English breakfast with the fucking blood sausage, the eggs, the bacon. Like it's right out the alley of like, you want protein? Here's some motherfucking protein.
Love it.
Fascinating.
She goes, don't worry about, I know you guys don't have people money, so trust me when I say, you've done good. And also, you pissed off Robin, which is kind of like entertainment to me.
I mean, if you want to piss off Robin even more, you can just put it on his tab.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
That's a good song.
And as she just kind of like looks over at like the newspaper stand, she just kind of, speaking of entertainment, if it's Jack you're after, I think you've come at a good time.
just kind of shrugs, questioning, cocks my head.
What did she give me?
Like what?
She
What?
sort of walks over, grabs a newspaper off the stand, and just sort of tosses it your direction.
Just to read
The
it.
front headline of this particular town specifically speaks of a what do you call the people that like play music in the street, like buskers?
Oscars?
Yeah. So it's a busking scam that's been going
What?
on. As someone is typically playing music out in the street to distract people from
Well,
getting
someone
their
takes money.
pockets pilfered. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey B. That's all I'm gonna say. B knows what I'm
What?
thinking.
Sorry, I kind of missed a couple things. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find
Okay.
this clip.
For context, scam where someone's playing music in the streets to distract people
Oh!
from hypocrisy being picked.
Don and I may or may not have two characters whose entire like relationship started because of that.
Oh, I have a character like that.
God damn it! Why are we all criminals?
It's because we all like playing criminals.
This crime
True.
is fun.
And of course, you do realize that it is only the upper class that are getting targeted by this.
You know, sounds like someone we know just kind of looks down.
He goes, yeah, but I don't know if you've realized Jack's a little bit out of practice when it comes to his music playing. He's got a thing for
Shrug.
that.
Like, tell us more.
All of you can give me instinct checks.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
that's one of my best ones.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
god,
not-
first roll.
You're gonna hear these dice rolls, by the way, because this is my
This
mic
much
is
satisfying
weird.
that it
That's
does.
fine. I will call upon each of you in turn.
I am.
That is not a good roll, by the way. I would
I'm a
say that
dice.
now.
And this one.
Just so that we're not all just shouting stuff out, I'll call each of you in turn.
Oh, decent.
That's actually really good.
All right, let's start off with Confidence herself. Sonata, what did you roll?
10 with fear.
Okay, Ashlyn.
Confidence
Or, okay,
first.
11. I do have a plus. That is an 11.
That is
Still terrible.
21 with hope.
Ooh.
Ooh.
21 with hope. Very good. Alex?
I got a 19 also with hope.
19 also with hope. Don't forget to take your hope points.
Thank you.
Piper?
16 with hope. Fun fact, I thought I rolled a crit for a second, but one was a 6, one was a 9.
Yeah.
And then I had a plus 1.
Nice.
69, dude.
And Calathea?
A hopeful 15.
A hopeful 15.
The only one who rolled with fear.
You are the only one who, rolled low and with fear.
Nice.
Sonata, you are somewhat sort of distracted by all of the events that have happened recently, and you're just sort of like, oh, this is the most
Sounds
normal
like
thing
me.
we've done, is just sit at a restaurant and eat, like, breakfast.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Mhm.
I'm gonna take that for just a second.
Fair.
Ashlyn.
Sounds right.
Your, like, sort of hooves start tapping before you even hear. But just, there is just a sort of, like, rhythm of, like, a
Jazzy.
God damn it.
before the music actually starts to come in, and you all sort of start to hear almost like, and it's a little out of pocket in like the British area that you're from, but it's almost like Celtic folk music.
Ooh.
I love that kind of music.
Piper's bouncing along, kind of like, like kind of moving along to the music. Piper always
I've been
will if Piper
obsessed
hears music.
with a Celtic artist. I think he does more like Celtic sea shanty kind of style music. So
Yes.
yeah, been obsessed with one artist.
Because of basically who you all are and what you all stand for as people, you all currently have a D10 rally die.
Cool.
Okay.
As this
Shit.
music
Hard.
begins to come from outside, you sort of look to the only outside that you can see where that man is, and you see him, like, aggressively, he's got a white knuckle grip on this walkie-talkie. He is aggressively shouting something, and then darts to the left.
Okay.
This is the sheriff?
This is the sheriff, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Ruh-roh.
As Kylie just sort of shakes her head and goes, I believe that's your ride.
Yeah,
I'll take care of this.
Oh, of our food or of what?
Like dishes.
Oh, yeah. As we're kind of like getting up quickly. Yeah. Go ahead, yeah. Sonata.
I was like, we're all, getting ready to leave, but as she's like kind of doing stuff, I don't know if this is what you were doing too. Sonata's like, as she can, still like gathering dishes as best she can, just to kind of make Kylie's job a little bit easier.
Very easy to do because you guys are all eating in proximity of each other.
While that's happening, Alex is scribbling something on a piece of paper.
Okay. Ashlyn, were you saying something?
Yes, Ashlyn pockets her food into her snack bag of holding. Pocket.
She's like,
I love it.
That was just an entire piece of pie that... Sure.
It's fine.
I work in a pub, I don't judge.
Fair.
You'll see Stranger Things. Maybe.
I've seen that show.
Hey, at least they haven't met Fred.
Don't ask.
Don't ask.
Let's go.
Just going, picks up the dishes in one fell swoop, just fucking runs back. Yeah, what do you guys do?
I think we're leaving.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think we're up and outing. But I hand the piece of paper to Kylie as we leave.
By the way, I'm gonna ask this: do me or Dawn recognize this music magic with the rally die? Like, do we recognize that? Not necessarily who or anything where, but do we recognize that as bard music, bard magic?
100%. This is what you guys do, but way more potent.
Yeah.
Piper probably, when it happened, just gave a look to Sonata, kind of like,
yeah,
you felt that, right?
Yeah.
I will say, to a lesser extent, the rest of you would notice this as well, because you've been rallied by the twins before. This is the equivalent of when both of them rallied you during the Contrast Connection fight.
When it was, like, together.
Yeah.
Like, it's that intense, that potent. Damn. Alright.
As you all sort of take your leave of the tavern and head in the direction that the sheriff ran to, a crowd has gathered in the sort of central area of this town. And it seems as if, like, everybody's having mixed reactions. Whoever would like to, if you'd like to try and make another one of those instinct rolls for me.
I'll do that.
Go for it. That's still with fear. It's a bit better, though. Little bit better.
That is that's 11.
I rolled the exact same as I did last time, but this time with fear. It's another
Flipped.
16,
Nice.
but this
Mine's
time with fear.
10 minus. I rolled a 11.
I have a 13.
Wait, Dawn, are you
For the
telling me
fear.
that you rolled a 69 and then a flipped 69?
No,
Yeah,
this
she
was a 4 and an 11.
It
It was
did.
a 16.
100%.
It was a 4 and an 11 this time.
Boo.
Sorry.
Mine
To be
was
fair, I
a
rolled like trash,
1 and a
but
7,
yeah.
but with hope.
Okay, so 11 with hope. Sonata?
Fearful 13.
Fearful 8. Sorry, you weren't asking me. My bad.
That's okay. I was going to come to you next.
Oh, great.
What's up, Zach?
And Calathea.
16 this time with the hope. And
16 with hope. Piper, you are... In the beginning, you're sort of temporarily entranced by the music. And it's, like, it's really good. It's a giant contrast to what you heard Robin try and do. But yeah, it is like a Celtic folklore, folk song. Almost like sea shanty, but up, like, tempo. It's something that you can sort of, as you're sort of gathering the notes of it and the composition, and it's difficult to pull off, and it almost sounds like it's being done with ease. Calathea, more of the type to read people, to determine, who is best to, where is best to stand to guard someone. Looking at the faces of these people, you're seeing mixed reactions of this from, like, happiness to annoyance. But as you sort of gauge them, the people who are happy seem to be of, like, middle class or even lower. The people who are annoyed look like suit-bedecked businessmen or, like, hoity-toity fashionistas. These are privileged members of society who are walking around going, this kind of music in the morning, people are trying to sleep.
So it's the rich, privileged people are the ones inconvenienced by this, and everyone else is just having the time of their lives.
Yeah.
Celtic music in England, how dare they?
Have y'all seen the video of the Beatles performing on the rooftop? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That.
This, exactly. But yeah, everybody's having, like, various times. Calathea, your roll wasn't super high, but at the corner of your eye, not enough to catch any distinct features. But you do notice that there are people sort of weaving in and out of the crowd. Some of them smaller than you might expect. Almost like children. But again, can't really get a good look at them before they're gone.
Fascinating.
How long do you stick around, or do you decide to do anything during this time? Or are you sort of just vibing with the music?
I think Sonata almost,
I
like...
think Alex is just vibing.
Yeah, it's like Sonata's, like, vibing, but also is curious about the magic, and wants to see is gonna, like, try to, like, as politely as she can. Remember, honestly, in the bar is a little weird, because I don't... Like, Sonata looks visibly young, like, with her, like, this humanoid, more human appearance.
Absolutely.
Like, she looks visibly young, like, probably, like, she looks, roughly her age, which I think is what, like freshman in high school, basically, for American.
Yeah.
Freshman in, yeah. I think it was high school. Like, she, like, she like, looks, her age, if not, maybe, like, maybe, like, a year or two younger. Like, but so she's kind of gonna like make her way out like as polite as she can, try to like just out of the sheer curiosity of this is her magic, but like so much more powerful, and she wants to just see who this person is.
Absolutely.
But also they were just talking about like this like thieves in a massive crowd with music, so it was kind of also keeping aware of her possessions.
Could you go ahead
I'm in D&D mode.
Could you go ahead and give me an agility check, please?
Oh, agility's but if I roll luck, this is not going to be good. Let's see what happens here. I say that, and then I crit on 11s.
Oh shit.
Because of course you crit on 11s. Because that's the only thing to do with 11s is to crit.
It's in this house, yes. That is all there is to do.
Sonata, this crowd is nowhere near as big as trying to navigate the halls of Defendus Academy as people shuffle and switch to their various classes.
On class change,
Yeah, a small creature.
In fact, because everyone here is human, it's actually a lot easier because everybody has a similar enough body shape. Trying to weave between orcs and goblins and, fawns and
for being tiny. If anything, she could shift herself to be tinier if she needs to, because this is just kind of an at-will thing.
Ooh, that's a good point.
So you are able to just fucking dodge and weave in between legs and stuff like that. You do, just as you're about to crest into that center area to get the best view you can, you bump into one of the children that, as you look, has, like, silverish gray hair that is, like, matted in certain places and very, like, stubby arms, stubby legs. Before he turns to you and has the look of, like, a mid-20s man.
No.
And just kind of goes...
Welcome to the club, bud.
And just kind of goes, "Hey, this is our job site. Leave us alone." And
Sonata like doesn't like the look on Sonata's face is she doesn't like it's a startling thing because she was expecting more like human people or like she was expecting more like human people in this crowd because that's what most they're in the quote unquote real world, but like she's not like once he turns there's the initial start of that's not what I was expecting, but she isn't phased by it. Like it's not, I don't think it's like this is what like a halfling or a dwarf or something, or there's probably a couple of them at least at Defendus.
You recognize this as a gnome.
No, okay, but yeah, they're at Defendus. She doesn't like question it. Yeah, she's just kind of like.
You also notice that he stops for a second. Like he just kind of bumps into you, gives you that thing, and goes to leave. Stops. Turns to see you.
Because she like he made that quip. She just kind of like put her hands up, didn't say a word, just kind of went. I wasn't intending anything. Just to like go on ahead.
He looks to you, Sonata. Conks his head. Looks at your wings.
Oh. She'll like he's probably I guess like looking like past her because she's still in her normal form, like human form.
You're in your illusion form, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He looks where your wings would be.
She'll kind of like follow like she like sees him like looking kind of almost like at her shoulder, like past her shoulder. Like she doesn't recognize at first what he might be staring at, so she kind of turns to look and to realize there's nothing behind her, and he's not looking past her. He's looking. So just kind of like look back at him like with the face of what are you looking? Like she like takes like maybe like it's just like a couple seconds of like what are you looking at and then like not a sound. She's not said a sound. It's just made a sound. She's just kind of facial reactions of like my wings, like just sort of that like look of like you see that.
He kind of
A note out of Alex's book.
he kind of gives a small smile and gives you a little bit of a nod before jumping up with the depthness and the finesse of a painter, swipes a coin purse off of someone's back and just flees into the crowd.
And this is one of those things where she just like, you know, if he happens to catch a glance of her, he sees her just kind of like smile and be like, you know, good job. Like, no, this is something she'd do on her own, but she's not gonna be like, you know, not gonna tell. This is funny. You're just kind of, they had this whole little exchange. It's just kind of like, yep, girl, you know, she just kind of smiles.
2 more layers of people are available for you to cross before finally you see what is the source of this music. You see before you what seems to be a boy in his late teens. Like frosted, slicked up blonde hair.
Frosted tips.
Who little frosted tips, you know, early 90s frosted tips kind of going on. As he skips sort of in a circle around, he seems to be wearing like a foresty green ensemble poofy shirt with like a sort of ruffled like maxi skirt on.
So this is the bard.
This is your bard. And he does so by strumming what seems to be like almost a harp that is like handheld. The positioning perfect, the plucking perfect, the notes perfect. Nothing out of line. Despite all of the motion, the skipping, the interacting with the audience, not a hair out of place.
He plucks real good.
He's the greatest plucker you've ever seen.
I hate that I made that joke.
She's just like, you know, she's not much of an instrument person herself. She knows her way around an instrument, like, you know, but you won't typically see Sonata playing an instrument. Not to say she can't, you know, she's not completely incapable. She can, you know, if, you know, but she you know, her more method of magic is just words. And if that words ends up, you know, yeah. Her main method of magic is words more so than music. That's more Piper's thing. But she's, you know, been in enough shows, been part of enough shows, seen Piper perform enough time that she knows, like, this level of professionalism really is insane for someone who appears so young. She's also clearly a perfect example of appearances can be deceiving. So regardless of whether this person is actually this, you know, young teenager or is any older, like, if they happen to look her way or catch her face, there is no shortage of sheer awe on her face. Like, she is watching this. This isn't even like a magical trance. This is just, she's just entranced by the skill of this bard. Because she can feel the magic. She can, you know, she felt the magic in the pub. Like, she could feel the magic of the playing. And
oh, yeah.
She sees them, you know, seeing them play, watching them play, she's just like into this song.
It is
we'll go over
at
Alex
this point,
and Alex. Oh god.
Sorry, it is at this point that the rest of you, especially Piper and Calathea of the guarding type and Piper of the always watching Sonata type, that she has fully disappeared into the crowd.
You all look over at Alex, who's just like, do.
Yeah, I feel like Ashlyn is the type to like outwardly dance to everything, and Alex is like does the wallflower, just the like
The toe tapping. Yeah.
Not only that, we were also told that this was our ride, so I was also looking for someone that's like maybe watching for us to come out of the bar, because also I have a time limit in terms of this potion, so I can't really fuck
Also,
around
heads
here
up,
long.
Dawn has stepped away for 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
One of the drawbacks of the VTuber model is I can't really tell when you're gone. I guess
Fair
it
enough, I
has
also
really
have to-
stopped moving, but I do that sometimes.
When does Dawn ever stop moving, though?
That's true.
Be right back. Quick support question.
ADHD happens? Question mark.
Ow.
But
Every
yes,
single day, Stoppy.
you
Be a quick
guys
second.
are... Yeah, no problem.
Mhm.
You guys are realizing that at least some of you are sort of on a time limit. You know that you're... I don't know if Dawn can still hear me, but if they can. You know that your illusion spell is not forever. You can re-up the spell, but you'd be casting it in a crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Alex and Ashlyn, who have more sort of practical disguises, you guys are probably fine. No one's going to be looking at feet or ears in a crowd where people are getting a free, incredibly amazing musical performance.
Yeah.
But it doesn't, like, last for long. It's maybe about 5-10 minute performance, which is still pretty good for harp music. You didn't know that there'd be, for Sonata who can see this, you don't really, you didn't really know there was that much harp music that can be played. But after about 5-10 minutes, you see that the boy sort of stops and he goes, "I'm sorry everyone, it's the end of our show."
Oh my gosh, this accent, I can't.
She is, obviously, like, rest of the crowd's, probably clapping and stuff. She is clapping so hard. Like, it's like, because she can appreciate, she knows, obviously, more than most of the crowd is going on. Like, she knows a lot more than most of the crowd. She's probably, like, if her, extremely hard clapping could be heard over, like, specifically outside the rest of the crowd, like, she would, she is clapping really hard with this performance.
Dawn's back.
Hey,
Yep,
Dawn's
we see
back.
the
You can
Dawn.
see the wiggle. So yes, I was
No
just
way.
mentioning to Piper that Sonata had disappeared into the crowd, so you cannot see her at the moment. But you do at least hear from inside, that's the end of our show. Thank you guys so much again for your constant love and support. Especially you. Looks over at, like, points over at one of the, like, snooty rich bastards. And he just kind of gives them, like, a little... just, like,
I
gives
love
him,
them.
like, the wave. And is like... It's like, now, you never know when my next performance will be. But when it happens, I look forward to seeing all of your smiling faces. And turns, and you can see that a little child runs up and sort of tugs at him. "What is it, little boy?" And leans down. Looks forward, and for a split second looks right at Sonata.
Okay.
He goes,
She just kind of like, she was like enjoying clapping with the crowd.
Oh.
This look,
You're back
even for a
again.
second, she just kind of goes. She freezes for the, like, he looked directly at her. She freezes for a second.
it's like a split second, but it's direct eye contact. As he goes,
for that moment. And then she, goes back like nothing happened, but there's still the, like, do I recognize this kid? Was this the kid that she was kind of having these silent conversations? Kid, quote unquote.
No, this looks like a little child.
Okay. No, this looks like an actual child.
That
Okay.
being said, give me a spellcast reaction roll.
Okay.
So
This
whatever
is,
your
you know,
spellcasting's
my-
trait is.
Okay.
Which I believe
Okay.
is probably
Oh.
presence.
Yeah, as a hope, it's with hope, which I don't get the point for, of course. But that is a 17 with hope. It doesn't matter. 17. Presence.
You've spent a lot of time looking at someone who has better magic than you or your sister.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
are now looking at someone who does not have as good magic as you or your sister, especially when it comes to illusions.
Ah.
You can't see through the illusion, but you know it's there. This is not a child.
Okay.
This is as much a
Probably-
human child as you are currently.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Okay.
Got it.
And he just kind of, like, tips his head up. Well, isn't that something? Right then. Sorry, you gotta pay a visit to me family. See you all soon. And as he's about to smoke bomb away, essentially, you see the sheriff has just started to, like, force his way through the crowd. And he's like, you fucker! And as he's just about to break through, he spins behind a tree in, like, the local, like, center of the park, and is gone.
Okay. So I'm with the joke of if the sheriff is like breaking through like right next to Sonata, she's not gonna like pointedly stay in his way. But if he pushes her away, she's gonna like look up and give him like the epitome of like, you know, she's a small, you know, tiny person. There's probably some level of the like puppy dog innocent looking eyes. She's gonna look at him with like the biggest like puppy dog innocent eyes like look she could possibly give. Like he's he's trying to ruin this.
Yeah,
Like what are you doing? What are you?
He looks like he's about to force you to the side, then he looks at your eyes and he's like, sorry, I'm just getting through. And it is that, like, little moment where his eyes are off of the performer, that he looks up. Fuck!
And she looks away before he could see, like, the, you know, like, she turns away, you know, looked somewhere else, and so he doesn't see the massive smile on her face because she knows what she just did. She's fully aware of what she just did.
Everybody check your pockets.
She'll check. I'm assuming she's fine.
You're
She
fine.
kind of caught the kid who was trying to catch her. It's possibly about to try to get her. She'll like kind of like, you know, like visibly pat herself as he's saying that right next to her. She'll just kind of like shrug, like, "What did you like? I don't know. What are you expecting?"
But yeah, you see that people are beginning to sort of check their pockets that are around. The rich people are obviously quite discomforted by what they find, or lack of what they find.
She's gonna side-eye look towards the lady whose purse she watched the gnome steal. Just like, you know, not like obviously turn that's the direction she's looking at that person, but she's gonna kind of turn her head, like looking around at the moving crowd now. Her eyes are gonna wander specifically if she can see that lady. She's gonna look to that lady to watch her reaction.
You can see, and she is just absolutely furious. The purse that she does have, her main one, is like designer, like high end. Looks like this thing has like only been recently purchased. And she is fuming about the tiny coin purse about yay big that was snatched off of its keychain. At this point, the rest of you can finally see Sonata as the crowd is dispersing.
Yeah, and as the crowd starts to disperse, and she's had her fun playing with the sheriff, who, like, if he actually was able to see in the pub, may recognize her from the pub, but I don't think he was paying enough attention to her. She's playing innocent bug-eyed child. She'll kind of, like, you know, scatter off, head back to her friends at the back of the crowd. Assuming, you know, she's like, you know, kind of scatter off.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't pay
make her way
any
back
mind.
up. Yeah. She heads back to the crowd, to her friends. And
You
like
head
once
back
they're
to,
like,
to
yeah.
Mom and Dad, Ashlyn and Alex, because the rest of you are tiny. Yeah, and so you are all.
Actually, Piper
reunited.
actually isn't tiny for this because Piper made themselves look pretty much normal size and probably looks
Yeah.
like early 20s.
Yeah, like
Things.
they're still like very visibly twins, but like Sonata, like they look like it's less like direct twins and more like really visually similar like
Yeah.
sisters. Like she and Sonata looks visibly younger
Yes.
than Piper.
But yeah, it's a bit that you guys lose Sonata in the crowd, but at the end of it, you find her unharmed.
Mm-hmm. And all of her stuff, which she kind of makes a little bit of a point, like showing you guys privately, like she didn't lose anything, she got all of her stuff. And she'll quietly, if anything, she'll say it quietly just is there any like, do we know other languages outside of just like common?
We're all Fae.
I
We
mean,
are
you
all
guys
Fae.
are all Fae.
Is there some sort of like Fae language that she
There
would
is
be
a
able to
language
like?
of the fairies, for sure.
She'd probably like, if anything, quietly talk in that language especially if there's still people around.
Wait, don't we have something to like talk in our heads or something? Doesn't
No, that's
we not
that's a
have
group
something like that
text.
yet?
We have a group text.
Oh yeah, we have a group chat.
We have a group text, but like we're all next to each other.
Yeah.
To text each other when we're all standing around is just weird.
Yeah.
She's
Okay,
gonna
we're good.
quietly, in their language of the Fae, so that way, like talk, a bunch of kids talking in a different language, or probably, doesn't stand out as much.
No, you just look
this
like
crowd.
tourists.
Yeah, she kind of is quietly, telling, relaying what happened, and you guys like she brings up the fact that there's these, the child-looking gnomes, and that if they happen to see the kid at the end of the performance, doesn't know how much they were able to see. So she's just kind of relaying everything she was seeing, and that there was the kid at the end, who kind of was like, she's like, looked like a child. It's probably not a child. But also that performance, she'll like look at, she looks like they're probably maybe moving somewhere or something, but she looks at Piper and is like, that magic, I know you felt it. You looked at me. That magic, it was incredible. And I mean, I don't know. She'll like kind of like look at you guys. I mean, you probably felt it. It's magic. You're weird with magic stuff, but it was incredible. And this kid, looked 13. She'll kind of like motion toward herself. Like appearances can be deceiving, so may not actually have been. May have been a little bit older. I don't know for sure, but it was incredible playing. I mean, she like starts like mimicking his movements. If they're moving, she's doing this in a circle, like while they're moving, like moving forward, bouncing around.
You're doing the tale of like, Martin Prince and his new best friend, like from The Simpsons.
Oh no, they're Ashlyn. They're Ashlyn.
This is like you guys like never see her like this. She's she has some high energy. Like you guys have seen her with that a bit, but like this is like seeing this performance has like she's like almost like Ashen level of bouncing around in this circle, mimicking this kid's movements, and like miming the harp playing, and she's like, it was perfect. He was moving and dancing and jumping around and still playing the harp like perfectly. It was amazing. Like you guys, whether or not you were able to see the kid performing, I don't think you guys were. The way Med was describing it.
Actually, see who was in there because you all sort of stood on the outside.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You probably get enough of like a vibe and like description of the entire performance from Sonata that like you didn't see it, you may as well have seen it. Like she is talking about this. This is like you guys have actually I'm realizing you guys probably haven't, outside of like Piper, haven't really seen her this excited about one specific event probably
Right.
almost ever.
Yeah.
Did anything
But she
else
is.
happen?
What do you mean?
Like,
Oh, there was
did
the
you-
sheriff. I think I screwed him up. I think I played with him a little bit. I mean, I did this. She kind of like purposely like like what she did earlier. Like you guys like she like motions with her hands and like puts on the like puppy dog eyes, which she doesn't really do very often because if she does it too much, it's too it doesn't work.
Yeah.
But she puts it on and it works even like you guys may have seen her do it for like silliness or whatever. It never looked more perfect than on this, like when she looks like with this human disguise that she's got
Piper,
going
you've seen
on.
it a couple of times if Sonata really wanted to get something out of her parents, or was performing. It's been a while though, and it's almost nostalgic to see this look come back.
Did you
And
Oh,
as,
and it,
Oh, what's up,
Piper
Ashley?
did you run into anyone? Like anyone from the men that supposed we were supposed to be
uh
picking up?
so I think I might have mentioned I saw a gnome who was at least I think there was gnomes going around like stealing was the ones actually stealing everything while the kid in the middle was performing, distracting everybody. But I nothing directly, but the kid did. So the gnome, like, I think he saw my wings, even though I've got the illusion. I think he still saw my wings because he was looking like at like she like motion like where you guys know where her wings would be, but to anybody who maybe happened to be passing by, seeing her motioning and stuff, it looks like she's pointing at something behind her. Because he was looking like right there, and there wasn't anything else except like there wouldn't have been anything else notable except for my wings. But I've got the disguise, so that was weird. But and then there was some kid. It looked like a kid, but their illusion magic was not the greatest. I could kind of see through it, but I couldn't like see through it. But like I could know that there was illusion magic going on. The kid wasn't a kid. Um, so don't know if that was the same. No, maybe another one. Maybe word wave spread. But anyway, he was talking to the kid in the middle, and the kid kind of like looked right at me. That was really weird. Um, kind of freaky. But so I really don't know. She's kind of like the.
Piper,
Piper,
did
you're
you
trying
have
to say-
something that you wanted to say? Okay.
Sorry for
Oh yeah.
interrupting you.
No, it's fine.
No,
I mean,
was
mostly I'm
John.
just. Yeah, she's mostly just kind of jabbing, talking about the performance and just having, having fun with the sheriff. uh, you know,
I
just
just think
it's
of
like
some.
what? Sorry.
How long has it been due to the effects of the potions and everything?
By now, about 15 minutes.
How long do those potions and stuff last for? No.
I believe the potion lasts for an hour.
Okay.
Sorry, just making sure.
She probably like even you guys probably have your own timers set. Sonata probably has a like watch timer or timer on her phone set for an hour, just kind of as like the in case just to kind of have like another keep track of how long does your spells last? About the same
I'd
time,
say
about
about
an
the
hour.
same time, yeah, before they have
Okay.
to be re-upped. Alex, you actually feel a very slight sort of tug on your beanie. Like,
Yeah,
as if
okay.
an actual person is, like, tugging on it.
And I, like whip around for
Look
a
around.
second.
You don't see anything, but you do hear very quietly,
Mhm.
all this talk about gnomes? She sounds like a mad woman, doesn't she?
Well, she was
Just kind of face forward and just, I assume that's like
she
right
was
in here.
talking in like the language of the Fae this whole time.
Yep.
By the way.
Yes, she
Yeah.
is.
I just kind of shake my head like I'll like lift the beanie for a second.
As you do, Can I get a strength reaction roll from you, please?
Gosh darn it, a strength reaction roll. Do you know who I am?
I am fully aware of who you are.
All right.
I'm actually
This'll be
going to do that. Okay. And we're going to do that. Okay.
Not terrible. 17 with fear. Oh wait, it's reaction, so it don't matter.
Yes.
But 17.
And
Right? Yeah.
I would just let you know Fred is in my
16.
shadow right now. Because
I'm sorry,
we had
16. I apologize.
16.
Yes.
Because I was about to tell you meets it, beats it.
Oh shit. Well, fair enough.
Then it's still a 17. It's still a 17.
It's still a 17. As you sort of go to do that little hint, you lift it up enough off of your head that it is flicked right off your head.
Oh shit.
And begins to make its way down an alleyway.
I look at the group. The hat gone.
Yeah.
Ears full out. Just like
Piper looks at Alex and kind of just jumps in a thing and just looks as like and kind of just like hold on real quick and like
Wait, do we go?
basically
moment.
Piper's just starts humming a little bit because obviously Piper's magic comes from music,
She'll,
right?
Sonata.
And I cast
Okay.
like very subtly cast an illusion if possible.
You can.
Alex.
This illusion, yeah, go ahead and roll your spellcast roll for me, please.
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna matter much. It's gonna probably be like a quick thing. We're gonna be running. No one's gonna see these fucking ears.
Keeping in
Well,
mind, by
I
the way,
failed because the base is a 14. I got a 6.
Oh.
with hope or fear?
With fear, I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Love it.
I rolled a 1 and a 2, and I have a +3 modifier, so a 6, which is the minimum I can get without getting a crit, man.
So you begin to hum this, and you are sparking around Alex's head, essentially. And what you haven't noticed is that in order to reach Alex's head, you have been hovering.
Oh.
Shit.
Before someone
Piper's
goes...
normal height, because of the disguise can make anyone height. Piper is normal height right now.
Piper is the exact same size they've always been. They are being an illusion to be a normal height.
Oh, brain did brain. Bad.
All of a sudden, we're just...
it is an illusion. It's not shape-shifting. So your feet at this point, your disguise feet, have begun to hover off the ground because you're paying attention to this spell and don't really have the ability to concentrate on both. And you see someone just kind of look over and go, how are you doing that?
That's okay. Just go.
I say, so Sonata isn't facing this person. She's gonna and this spell is not working. Sonata's gonna grab Piper's arm, kind of pull you down so that your feet are level, and it's gonna it's in her head trying to be quick thinking. Okay, trying to find
Well, Alex, have
trying
you
to
dashed off at this point?
I start off to the hat.
Yeah, Sonata's gonna dash too. You take off, she's gonna take off, but in her head she's trying to go okay, this is bad. This is the
This is fine. This is fine.
This also makes 100% sense for Piper because Piper has to focus on keeping to the ground because Piper hates being on the ground.
Yeah.
If it was I could have also cast Minor Illusion. I also have illusion spell.
Okay. In Sonata's head, spells are going to be a problem because she also is going to have the same trouble. Right now, obviously, so this is Sonata's head. This is her reaction now is the, kind of the idea of mistake has happened on set, in show, they're in full production. fix it time.
Improvise.
Like fix it on the improvise, fix it on the fly time.
Right, the show must go on.
Yeah, show must go on. I don't know what I don't know what she can do here or like what I can do. I mean, I guess I can do the spell as well. I can try. She's kind of like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Like you guys who know her can maybe, if you happen to see her while y'all can see her panicking, but if you don't know her, maybe you don't. So she kind of decides, you can maybe hear her mutter it quietly, screw it. And while she's running, she's kind of gonna if anything, she's gonna fly up a little bit, like make herself taller, like a little bit with her spell. So that while she is flying up to reach Alex's head, she doesn't, look out, doesn't look weird, she doesn't look like she's flying. And then she's also going to cast her spell. And can I use my, experience show must go on for the spell?
You know what? I think you've explained it very well. Absolutely.
Yeah,
that's a hope, right?
Yes, you spend a hope, and you can add the plus to that.
Yeah.
I was going to say...
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay. I was just saying she's staring dead at this spot, like where she needs to make this spell.
I was going to say, Calthe turns towards this individual and saying, do you see this? And she'll go, what are you talking about? Are you sloshed or something?
That's good.
I mean...
Before taking off after Alex.
Dawn.
I join in the run.
Can I get points for the fact that I rolled pretty much the exact same as Dawn did for failing the spell? So I rolled with hope this time though. I rolled 2 and a 1. I rolled.
At least your 2 was with hope.
3. So that's a 3, 6, 8 with
14 minimum DC.
For 14.
The spell
do I get points for basically matching you?
I mean, you definitely
this failure.
You definitely get some sort of points.
We get the imaginary D&D points of how has this happened.
You get your hit point back.
I get my hit point back.
But yeah, as you're trying to cast this and people are still sort of watching you do this, you very quickly... I will say the hope is that you quickly abandon casting the spell because you realize you are putting the veil in jeopardy at the moment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
freshman.
You just decide to join the race. You can actually see Alex as you guys were.
She was doing this while running.
Yes.
So add that to the difficulty of her thing as well.
Exactly. Alex, you can actually see that while you guys were deciding on things and casting spells, the hat was just sort of waving in the air, like mockingly at you.
I just... Nope, running off.
You go, and this hat just continuously moves, and it weaves in between alleyways, and it seems to be sort of leading you to the outskirts of the town. But not the same direction as, like, the Midnight Bog. This is just, like, a normal sort of foresty area.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just follow it.
Yeah.
By the way, Ashland's behind. Because they have to make it look like they're still using a walker.
Yeah.
The walking stick.
Fair.
Once they're out of, like, most normal people's scrutiny, the, like, sort of slight panic on Sonata's face kind of fades. Like, it's the, like, scene is done, did what I could, didn't work, it's okay, we're out, we're mostly out of danger.
Once you start going through the actual forest trail itself, and there's just 5 people running out of town and running into the forest, which that looks a little weird, but people are like, it's too early in the morning for this shit. But once you're sort of in the woods proper, you, like, collectively Power Rangers transform back into your normal selves. Ashlyn, you are able to, like, use the full extent of your leaps. Sonata and Piper and Calathea, you are able to sort of use your flight. Alex, your natural sort of ranger abilities in the woods allow you the greatest sort of on-foot travel. And you start to actually gain on the hat.
Oh.
I like to spend a hope and summon Fred.
I'm intentionally
You do
gonna like reach for it, like playfully, but I know it's trying to lead me somewhere. So I'm gonna let it.
Yeah, do you want to try and actually reach for it, or are you faking?
No, I'm fainting for it, yeah.
Okay. So you're sort of having fun with this for a little bit before it comes to a massive circular clearing that seems to be completely empty, but it is too perfectly circular to be naturally occurring.
This is as someone who knows
Fred
face
goes into my
shit.
shadow.
You have what?
Fred is in my shadow now, by the way.
Yeah, he is
while
now
we're
in
leaving.
your shadow. Alex, what were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying, I know face shit when I see some face shit.
This is face shit.
Damn it.
You see that the hat is beginning to float in the sort of outlining of the circle, and Sonata, you instantly recognize this to be the same skipping motion.
Oh, interesting. Like in just the someone's invisible,
From
obviously, and
What she was especially because she was mimicking it. She was mimicking it as they
Right,
were moving
yeah.
or whatever.
Yes.
You know, obviously as best she could, but she was so. If they happen to remember would they recognize it from what she was copying?
I'd say you were doing
not like a perfect.
a small, like a very quick, you know, reenactment of it, but you sat and watched most of the performance.
Yeah.
So this is more recognizable to you than I would say anybody else.
She'll like watch it for a second, and then more like she's helping Piper practice. She's gonna like, if she can, as best as she can. If she's like, like how like when someone's practicing music, like they'll have like a teacher or something like give them like the starting note or two, and then the person will play through.
Yeah.
She'll kind of do that, almost be like somewhat subtle in the somewhat subtle, like, I know this is you. Just put a little bit of magic behind the words, like where it's not like doing anything, but just like a little bit of like the bard magic of like, since this is her thing, word magic is her thing. It's like, if this is, he recognizes it, if not, no harm, no foul. But she just kind of like, does the like, maybe like the opening notes of what she heard, of what she could hear.
Yeah, for sure.
And just kind of like,
is
basically like that.
Is there anybody else that would like to do something simultaneously?
I'm just copying, I'm just playing around with this because I feel like it wants to be chased. Like, we're playing tag essentially right now.
Yeah. So you're still chasing after. Sonata, if you could give me a presence roll, please.
Okay, let's hope this doesn't go as badly as the last one did. But yeah, I suppose it is physically impossible for it to go as bad as the last one did. I rolled complete minimum.
You're not adding an experience to it, so technically.
You also have a rally die, for the record.
I do, but this isn't worth a rally die. I don't know what else is coming, but this is not worth a rally die. I say that, so I have a 23.
Okay.
With fear.
23 with fear.
I rolled a 12 on the fear die, and an 8 on my hope. And I have a plus 3 to presence.
You hum out these notes, and the hat stops. Alex, as you are running,
run into that.
Fully poof.
Can't crash into me, fall.
You definitely do. You don't know if this person has. Your hat is on the
move.
ground.
Ah,
She'll
shit.
kind of like not necessarily knowing if they did fall or not. She's still like there's she's gonna be like the oops that was an intentional look, but also the smile of like that was kind of funny though. Like I didn't mean for that to happen, but that was kind of funny.
The illusion fades on this man, who reveals himself to be the very performer you saw in the middle of the square. And he goes, "Oh, sorry about that, love. Guess you'll be wanting this back cover, you little tipsies."
So I'll just kind of like answer for Alex in the yes, please, we would like the hat back.
Gimme hand. Gimme hand.
Now, what do you say? Do we say a magic word?
She doesn't
we
talk.
don't say magic words. Fair enough.
Reaches for it.
It's just you just reach for it and snap it out of his hand.
Alex is being the like I wouldn't say it if I could, and someone's like she doesn't talk, don't make her. She doesn't talk.
Well, I suppose some of you are better with words than others. Oh,
Playfully, like, upset.
my
Like,
apologies.
actually, no, a little visibly upset. Just a smidge.
By the way,
Like,
Ashlyn
very
does
funny.
grab the mince pie out of her pocket during this.
I love that.
Oh, dude, we should have been luring him with food this whole time. That would have been so funny.
My apologies, of course, but I mean, thank you for coming here to my circle. Excuse me. He sort of gets up and sort of brushes dirt off of the top and skirt. And he goes, "Allow me to introduce myself, Jack Spriggins, but I'm sure you guys already know that. I mean, you were coming to meet me."
So just kind of so he's still like he looks like he's like 13. You said right?
He looks like he's about to like mid to late teens, so I'd say probably like 16.
Yeah, but he looks younger than like would expect the rest like Robin Hood and the rest of the people, right?
Oh yes,
he looks younger than they.
So
yeah,
it does occur to you that everybody else in this in their fables were essentially adults, except for Red, who was a child, but apparently her story was not exactly quite accurate.
It doesn't seem like most of these stories are pretty accurate.
It seems like they were embellished for storytelling purposes.
They wanted to be stories for kids, you know? People wrote them to be life lessons for these children, and here we are, like, well, actually, they were adults, you know?
Yeah.
Shit.
And you know Jack's fable to be him also being like a child when he did most of the things that he did. It seems like he was probably a bit older, but a little bit more accurate than Red.
Okay. She just kind of, was like, I didn't know that was you. That was some phenomenal playing, though.
Oh,
like,
you flatter me so. So, who do I have the pleasure of meeting? Little Miss Illusory.
Oh, who is he talking to with that?
He's talking to you.
Okay. She's like, Sonata.
Sonata, and of course, away with your words and tune. Named so specifically. Glad at least you've embraced your destiny.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah. There's like a little bit of like, the way he's talking, she's just kind of like, this is a lot that he's like saying, and it's a little bit weird. She's a little bit like self-conscious of it. Just like, I'm not normally much of a music person. I mean, I, sing and stuff, but not also more just spoken words. My sibling, who's, she indicates Piper, who is, obviously they're very obviously siblings.
Yeah.
Regardless of what form they take. It's like my sibling's more the music one.
Oh, it's very well. Hello there, little musically inclined. How would I refer to you?
I am Piper.
Piper? Like the Pied? I've met him. Should I pay you?
Though the pipe's not really my instrument, personally, because I like to sing as I play.
Oh, very well. Yes, that would cause a bit of a discomfort, wouldn't it? Well then.
Violin's more my own.
She'll be like, so like, you're Jack, right?
I am, yes, Jack Spriggins. At your service.
I think we're the ones Robin called you about.
I would assume so, yes, because you're the only ones here that aren't human. Of course I needed one of me helpers to tell me about that. I can't see through illusions like gnomes can, but I mean...
So that's that. So just kind of like nod and just kind of go, so that is what that was, okay.
Such a handy little ability on the gnomes, isn't it? They can see straight through them.
Yeah, Robin wanted us out quick.
Blame Piper for that.
He's kind of like
Okay,
he's just playfully mad. He's whatever.
He was talking about you and about your harp, right? And
good things,
and he said of course. And then he said that he's more of a violin player himself. And see, I'm a violin player. And so
no, you didn't have a battle, did you?
Yeah. He only got 3 notes, and I may have played one of the harder songs on the violin. But, you know, Smooth Criminal.
Oh, a little bit of the Jacksons, yes. It's not
Yeah,
really my
and you know
play
how fast
style, but
that
my
goes?
playlist is everything.
You know how fast that goes?
Yes, actually,
I played that to him after he could only get 3 notes out of my violin, and he said it might be broken. And then I played that to prove it wasn't.
I know you've already played once, but would you play it for me?
Sure.
Go ahead and give me a performance check.
And then, you know, like before, like after you started, like this was more so. Earlier it was more so she was just kind of having fun screwing with Robin. This time it's more so for the funny.
Another 19 with hope.
Yeah, especially with you matching that role. This is more so to give the exact, like, mimicking image of what they were doing to Robin. So, like, after you have started playing, like, after, like, a solid, like, you know, like, you have clearly started playing. This is your own skill. Sonata's gonna start doing the connecting hands that she was doing earlier. Which have no bearing on the fact that you're doing this. This is just her having fun.
Man, I think I literally rolled the exact same roll I rolled.
I can totally see.
Numbers and all. Numbers and all. It's a 19 with hope again.
You notice that he is listening intently, like he's enjoying the performance, but he's also listening. And then as he does, and he holds his sort of harp out, he begins to pluck, and he matches you note for note.
I was enjoying this. Just so you know, Piper's enjoying it. Piper always get a chance
as
to play
musical
with someone.
students, you know what perfect pitch is?
Mm-hmm.
Which essentially is people who are able to hear something and then immediately translate it to playing it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He's obviously not matching you to be like, hey, look at me, I'm doing better. It's more like, I can do this now. Like, that's cool.
Glee style! Jokingly.
Both of them just vibing along, both of them just playing at the same time.
Can Sonata join in with this? Can Sonata join in with the words after like a second of her doing the conducting?
Oh yeah, you start getting in with like the Annie, are you okay part.
Like she doesn't normally join in with the words with
responses, because you know how it can be done as a call and response style.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Yes. Piper Sonata and Piper be doing the call and response lyrics.
Just start doing y'all. So you three are just gonna like the most impromptu like jam session with. You know, Sonata, Piper, and Jack.
A jam session in a jam circle.
Also, my shadow's not moving with me. It's just going the opposite direction.
We have a dancing friend.
I love that. That's amazing.
Calathea, with your awareness, you start to see shadows closing in. And you are a bit on your guard before what seems to be various small fey creatures start to sort of come out and watch this. You see gnomes, you see goblins, you see dwarves. There are a couple that you don't necessarily recognize from Defendus Academy, but you see Galapa come out, which are like almost like anthropomorphic turtle people. And you see what look like almost like tiny elementals of like air, earth, and fire.
Earth, Wind, and Fire?
Of Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yes. They were going to call that their band name. Turns out it was taken. But, you know, the wind doesn't... It almost seems like it's contained, right? These fire elementals are obviously not immediately causing a forest fire just by being there. But yeah, as they kind of come out and they begin to listen, and at the end of this performance, you can see sort of one of the gnomes come up, and Sonata, you recognize him. He goes, 2 performances in one night, boss? He's like, it seems so.
Sonata's gonna look at this little gnome and she's just gonna wave, like, hi. You
Like,
again?
You didn't snitch me out. We're cool. But yeah, you guys are all sort of there, and he's like, it seems as if so. I normally don't give free performances, but I make exceptions for exceptional people.
Great music, Ashlyn says.
Thank you. I enjoyed you dancing, and also you dancing. I don't know why that's happening differently, but I love it.
Head out the shadow.
You just see your shadow just gives like a thumbs up, and he goes, "Oh, how terrifyingly quaint."
Piper just waves to Fred.
That's Fred. He's scared. I have a pride achievement. I scared Robin Hood.
You scared him, you pissed him off, and yet he still recommends you. Wait a second.
I think that was a begrudging recommendation. Also, Fred, so like, you scared Robin. You also scared Red with him.
Fred slapped Robin Red. Fred slapped my friend.
You guys got to meet Red.
Yeah.
Oh, what a lovely fashion sense that lady has. I do wish Robin would pick up some things from her.
Also, for some
Wait,
reason,
I nudged Sonata.
I'll say I'm wearing, most of the time I have the cloak like hidden by, you know, magic things. She's like, you know, she's like, oh yeah, hold on, and she'll kind of like touch like her like you know, neck or something. She doesn't like completely like take it off all the way, but like, you know, enough where it's like it's still like, you know, she's still like kind of wearing it, but like unfastens the cloak a little bit, and the
You see his jaw
like,
kind
just,
of drops.
you know,
and it's like...
the magic kind of disappears a little, you know, like not, she doesn't keep it visible for long. She puts it back on, and it's, you know, kind of goes, she hides it again.
So you really are little collectors.
I'll say, and then, you know, Alex, I don't know what
to-
you've done with the bow, but Alex, you still have the bow, I believe. Robin's bow.
That's a great question. I think I'm probably wearing it around like a little sash or something, essentially.
Okay.
What's
Also,
up,
Just to
Ashley?
kind of make it a little less obvious.
I
That's where
also
it's
want a weird connection with Alice.
You have a connection with Alice. Oh, she's outside my pay grade. That's not exactly...
Oh,
I
fun
don't
fact,
deal
that is
with
my
the...
brother. I have a connection through my brother with her.
So your brother. Oh, so it runs in the family.
Oh yeah, I'm mad.
I would say don't touch anything, but I would be a little bit of a hypocrite if I did that now, wouldn't I? What? Oh, that actually reminds me. I believe it was you, the quiet one, that I was supposed to ask. Robin said, you have the ultimate symbol of his recommendation.
Oh, pulls off the thing.
Oh,
bow.
he
The
does
bow.
not part with that easily.
We kind of had to make him a flickerfly blade.
Kind of.
Flickerflies.
She-
Oh, they're
she
so
says-
pretty.
They're
Oh,
pretty, but
Fred
they're
killed-
also
I
freaky.
killed him.
Oh
I
yes,
told
they
him,
will. They will also definitely attack your darkest and deepest fears and emotions, but they are so pretty.
Yeah.
They also
Sonata
squish
just
pretty
kind of like,
easily.
Yeah,
Thank
Fred
you.
killed them both. We killed
we had one that kind of got squatted, like a fly does, and we had one where I don't know what the frick happened.
Oh,
It was
light and
light and
darkness.
dark, and I think its soul got destroyed.
You can see Amelia in the back, sort of,
Oh my god, Amelia's here.
who has
Amelia was
just
there.
sort of been here.
I kind of
Just
forgot
caught
she
up
was
with
with
us.
us.
Oh
Completely forgot that she was with us.
And she's like, yeah, I teamed up with him, and you just see
yeah. Fred
Jackie
waves
like,
again.
I'm pretty sure that's, well, I mean, gender's a spectrum, sweetheart, but I'm pretty sure that's a woman. I was like, no, not her, him. And
Waves again.
I have more questions than answers, but I think,
Oh, you want to see Fred?
should we do that now before going to where we're going?
Because we've mentioned Fred, like said that Fred,
Kind of. I look.
Fred
Oh no,
Robin, Fred slapped Red.
I
Also-
question like we're not going. This isn't where we're going. Also, Don, go ahead.
No, like at one point when Amelia was just quiet and Piper wasn't needed to talk, Piper basically just whispered into Amelia's ears as like, "Hope you like the two shows." Basically, just like saying to, because like the way they met was because of Piper's performance. So I was like, "I hope you like the two shows."
You're like
Just
going
in
around
Amelia's
greeting your
ear.
lovely fans. I love that.
No, but basically to Amelia because close friend, but also they met because of Piper singing.
Yeah, that's true. And she's like, I enjoy any time I get to hear you play. And Jack notices your look, Alex, and he goes, oh, no. See, Robin seems to prefer the minimalist lifestyle. He doesn't want to be one of the upperties. However, I prefer to live a little bit more in the upper class. And when I say upper class, and he steps forward and strikes across his harp as it flows magic out into a very small hole in the center of the circle, and the ground itself begins to shake as the hole widens, and a spiraling beanstalk begins to shoot up into the air, and it seems to go on and on and on past the clouds. And he goes, don't worry, Nulbies can't see it.
Just looking up.
Shall we have a bit of a climb? And that's
Alex
where we're going to go ahead and end today's episode.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to end this sort of as we're about to go into Jack's domain.
That was such a fun session.
Oh, that was so fun.
Session. I missed like a role play session with you all. That was so much fun.
That was so much fun.
Good RP sessions
I
always
had
great.
to bring in Fred.
I still don't know.
Fred.
I now realize that Piper now has a new thing to say instead of "we killed a house."
What's that?
I showed up Robin Hood.
I showed up Robin Hood. Weirdly enough, one of these will make you sound madder than the other.
I showed up Robin Hood.
Weird. Because
I think Ashlyn's proudness would be, I have a friend that bitch slaps red. My shadow bitch slaps red.
Yeah,
Shadow bitch slap Red. Calthair broke
Red with
Red's
my shadow.
nose.
You broke Red's nose.
Frickin' Piper, Sonata. I can never keep the twins separate.
Piper is the one that
I
showed
like
up. Robin.
Yeah, the easiest way, the way I remember it, the easiest is Piper pipes music, Sonata sonnet, which is poetry. So yeah,
I still get them. I still get you.
I think
like real
it's really
twins.
funny.
in character that Callie just forgets sometimes.
Cannot tell
Ah,
the two
He
apart.
just mixes the
I'm
two
not-
up because they're twins.
Also, sonata is also a type of music as well. There's double for sonata's name.
Yeah.
I envisioned the Defendus Academy version of Jack to be this sort of gender fluid like theater gay that is just all aesthetics, because the part of Jack's character that I wanted to focus on was like exploration. He loves shiny things, obsessed with like gold stuff, because the harp itself is made of gold. And
I really like it.
and then of course
I
the
think
be
it'd be-
nimble and be quick, the like jumping over, the skipping.
I like it.
Fantastic.
So
Can't wait.
yeah, I hope that everybody enjoyed, including our players and also including our lovely audience.
We definitely did.
If you guys
it
want
was
to
a
see
lot of
more of
fun.
this kind of stuff, feel free to leave a follow. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Put on the notifications so you'll be notified about when we post new episodes, including catching sessions from our PTU campaign, which you cannot find on stream. But if you want to come onto stream and interact with us live and see these a week before everybody else, then head over to the stream. Campfire Stories RPG, both YouTube and Twitch. This time, we're going to remember to raid out to someone. I want to see if Neo Lionheart is still streaming. He is. Neo Lionheart is currently streaming Baldur's Gate 3, which we all love.
Oh, yes, we do.
I still haven't finished the game.
May or may
Neither
not
have
have
I.
been Halson and Orin at my local convention this past weekend. I will tell you that almost nobody was going up to Orin's voice actress because of Orin. It was mostly because of Lady Dommy Mommy that she played in Resident Evil.
Lady Dobby Mommy.
Lady Dommy Mommy. Her name's Lady Dimitrescu, and none of you call her that.
And we love her.
Matt, do you want to know my reaction to you saying that?
What?
Have you been spending too much time with Rose?
I mean, maybe. But yes, as we go ahead and get ready to raid out, I would like to once again thank everybody and thank my incredible players. We are going into the Jack Spriggans arc. See you guys next time, and we will see you by the firelight.